So, Rebecca, tell me a little bit about this movie that you're going to be in. I understand it premieres tomorrow on Hallmark, right?
Yes, thank you so much for asking.
Of
So
course.
it is called Fit for a Prince, and it's on Hallmark Channel tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard. And it's a really sweet story. It follows a protagonist named is Cindy, who's played by Natalie Hall. And so she's kind of the not understudy, the tutelage of a big time designer. And she has the very great privilege of dressing my family and my character, Brooke Hamilton. And so the Hamiltons are hosting real European royalty. And while she's, accommodating our family and in and out of our home, she falls in love with the prince. And it's a really sweet, fun, uplifting story.
Very nice. And tell me a little bit about your character. It sounds like she's pretty exciting too.
Yeah, my character, Brooke Hamilton, is a ball. She loves causing a little bit of trouble. And she's used to just absolute privilege without the scrutiny that European royalty would get. So she's a complete socialite. She's been able to get away with everything her whole life, but she also, instead of having a carefree attitude, she takes everything very seriously. And I think the biggest horror in the world for her would be if she had to wear the same dress twice.
The horror, the horror.
Yeah.
I remember being like that when I was younger. It's like, if I wear the same thing twice, God forbid.
Heaven forbid.
Yeah. Now during the pandemic, I don't care. I'm like, I don't know whose shirt this is, and let's just get on with the day.
Yeah, and you found ease to the world.
Exactly, exactly. So, what would you say was the biggest challenge about playing your role?
For my role, I think the tricky thing was that on paper, she was so self centered. She really wasn't likable, just very bratty. And, you tune into Hallmark, you watch these movies because you want to like the characters, you want to have fun with them. There still needs to be conflict, but you have to enjoy watching it. So I definitely, for me, it was finding a way to approach the character, to bring some charm despite herself, and to really make it a fun character to watch instead of just a spoiled brat.
Nice. And what would you say was your favorite part about playing it, other than, working with such an amazing cast?
Yeah, the cast is amazing. The director and the team were amazing. But you really set me up for this one's an easy one because it's all about fashion. So all of our wardrobe was fantastic. And the location that is my house was just so stunning. It is the Chateau Laurier in Ottawa. So we're in these big ballrooms with like 20-foot ceilings and marble floors. It was gorgeous. Everything in the movie is stunning.
Nice. Now, did you get to keep any of the clothes after it wrapped, or?
I did. Yes. I got to keep my favorite dress from the movie. It's what was it? It was Lavish Alice, and it's this light blue wrap dress that has a one shoulder. It goes up. It's all clingy, and it's something super cute that I think post pandemic I can wear out to parties.
Nice, nice. That's a great little bonus about being in the movie, getting to get that dress.
Yeah, definitely. I think we were all, eyeing and coveting all of our wardrobes, so I definitely lucked out.
And what else are you working on? I was reading your bio. It sounds like you're really keeping busy these days.
Yeah, I've been so lucky. So later this month, I'm in a movie called My Boss's Wedding. It premieres here on Super Channel Heart and Home in Canada. I'm not sure where else yet it's going to be, but it will be down in the States as well. And then a little bit thereafter, it's a thriller called Deadly Mom Retreat. And I'm just waiting to see where it's being placed, but it'll be really, really fun.
Nice. That's incredible. Do you like playing the more scary movies or the more Hallmarky kind of movies? What do you prefer doing?
Um, well, I think I have a lot of fun with the Hallmarks, these rom-coms. They're so light. A lot of the characters are very close to me, who I am, and I just get to really dial it up, which is always fun. And then for the thrillers and the scary movies, anything like that, the genre is really fun and the subject matter can be really fun, but I haven't done as much of it. So I think it's definitely a character by character basis.
Nice. And I also heard you're doing more work that's outside of your acting. Tell me a little bit about that because I just think that's so admirable what you're doing.
Well, thank you. Yeah, so I also work full time as a producer and a casting director here in Toronto. And I've done probably about 20 movies. I've cast two series, two live action series, I should say. And one of them actually drops today on Roku channel, and it's called The Wedding Planners.
Nice. And I have Roku. I'm going to download that.
You'll have to tell me when you watch it because I think you'll really like it.
Nice. Yes. And tell me a little bit more about, I know you say you do the producing, the acting, the writing. What don't you do? I mean, it seems like you're just doing everything.
Yeah, well, I don't do the writing yet. Maybe one day I do the casting and I do the producing, and then as much acting as I can.
That's wonderful. And I just think it's incredible what you do. You're being such a great role model to young women out there, even older women that want to do stuff. It's just, that's exactly what we need in this day and age.
Well, thank you. I think it's really encouraging. When I first started working on the production side of things, I was one of the only women in the office for most of our movies. And now, usually it's 50-50 for my experience, which is really nice to see.
And what else do you want to do that you haven't done yet already?
Well, there's a lot of genres that I really want to get into acting wise. I would like to do more thriller. Deadly Mom Retreat's actually my first thriller, and it was so much fun that I definitely want to do more. I really badly want to get into action movies, and it's something I'm definitely pursuing a lot on the side for myself. And then another one would have to be period piece dramas.
So you want to do everything, is what you're saying.
Those are like the hot
The hot
genres
one,
that I really want to focus on. But yes, all the acting work.
all the things. I love it. I love it. And one thing I like to ask people I interview is tell me a fun fact about yourself that might surprise your fans.
Ooh, surprise! Fun fact, fun fact. Um, Something that might surprise you is even though I'm very outgoing and I travel a lot when it's not a pandemic, I'm a really big scaredy cat. And at night, I like to keep all the lights on if I'm sleeping alone.
Me
You
too.
too? I know maybe it's from too many horror movies or something, but if I'm away or if I'm sleeping alone, I like to have all the lights on.
Yes, especially if I'm watching all that true crime stuff on TV. I'm just like checking all the windows, checking the TV, not checking the TV, checking the doors, and
That's it. You can't watch it before bed.
no, you can't, but I do anyway. And I'm like, okay, the killer's been released. Okay, let's try to. I hope that he's not coming to my door now.
Yeah, exactly.
Then I have to turn on Hallmark so I could go to sleep.
Well, there you go. It's the service we give to you.
Exactly. Yeah. And since we're a TV site, what are you watching on TV these days?
Well, lately, my boyfriend Kyle and I, we've watched all 10 seasons of The Walking Dead within the last, I don't know, 4 months. So we've been doing a lot of that, but also we loved Queen's Gambit. I'm rewatching some old Grey's Anatomy, really almost anything that's on Netflix.
Yeah, I rewatched Grace too a couple of years ago. It's like so amazing. It's like it's been on forever, and it's like it's addicting. Every season gets more and more addicting.
Yeah, and the first few seasons completely hold up. I was really curious to see how they be now, but I'm like sobbing along, even though I know exactly what's going to happen.
Yes, the 007 always gets me.
Yes.
I remember I was watching it at my friend's house, and her husband never saw it before. And her and I are just sitting there holding each other, crying, and he's like, "Are you girls okay?" And we're like,
You're like, oh, I've seen this before. I know what's coming.
exactly. We're just crying, and it's just like when he does that, I'm just like a big sobbing mess.
Oh.
But it's good TV, so it's like I would recommend it to anybody.
Oh, it's fantastic. It's definitely one of my favorites.
Yeah, have you watched the new season, the last season before the pandemic began?
No, I think I've only seen up to season 5 or 7. I don't know what happened after that, but I stopped watching them. But now that it's all on Netflix, I might keep going.
I won't ruin it for you then. It's good. It's good.
Okay.
So you're gonna definitely want to tune in.
Amazing.
And anything else you want to share with your fans?
I think that it's just really nice to connect with everyone right now. I love connecting with people online on Instagram. If anyone ever wants to say hi, we're also cooped up right now. It's really nice to just, see people any way we can.
And where can we find you on Instagram?
At Rebecca Lamarche, just my name.
Beautiful. We're going to add you, and I cannot wait to see your movie tomorrow.
Well, thank you. I hope you enjoy because we had a blast making it.
All right. Well, I'm sure I'll be talking to you soon as you do more of your movies, and good luck with everything.
Thanks. Catch you later.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.